is Kelly from Cozy Reader Kelly, and today I'm doing the 25 random questions tag. I looked around and I couldn't find the original creator for this tag, but I was tagged by Jennifer from Novel Crawler. And I didn't do any preparation for this, so I'm just gonna answer the questions. So number one is, do you have any pets? And currently I do not have any pets. We used to have 3 cats, and unfortunately all 3 of our cats passed away in a 6-month period last year. It was really tragic. 2 of them had sicknesses that were not related at all, and then the third one, I think she died of a broken heart because her siblings had passed away because she just stopped eating and stopped using the litter box and just kind of got really frail. I mean, they were all older cats, but not like so much that I thought that they would all go so soon. So that was kind of depressing for the first question. Sorry about that. But it's just sad. I want to have pets, but we're just not over the fact that we lost them all so quickly. So we're waiting a little bit to kind of get over the tragedy that was last year. And number 2 is name 3 things that are physically close to you. Well, other than my bookshelf, that's all you usually see. Right next to me is actually a trampoline that, I don't know if you see the top of it there, that my toddler jumps on, so that's directly to the right of me. Directly to my left is a red chair that I sit in to read a lot of times, and directly in front of me is another bookshelf that's short. It's like only about waist high, and it has some children's books on it and then kids' toys, because this area over here that I film in is actually my kids' like play area in the living room. Number 3, what's the weather like right now? I have not gone outside yet, but it is extremely hot from what I know. Echo, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 82 degrees.
It's 82 degrees.
Expect a high of 95 degrees.
With a high of 95 degrees today. And it's only, what is it, 8:30 right now, and it's already 80 degrees. And this is not like normal weather for the Illinois area. It is going to be extremely hot for me, and so my kids are actually out in the pool with my husband right now because we figure might as well do it first thing in the morning, let them do all the playing outside, and then we can spend the afternoon huddled in the air conditioning. Alright, number 4 is, do you drive, and if so, have you ever crashed? I do drive, though I did not get my license until I was in my mid-20s. I was not a fan of driving. I didn't need to in high school. I lived right next to the high school. And then when I was in college, I had a friend who got in an accident, so that delayed me again. And so I didn't get it until I was working at camp in the middle of nowhere in my 20s and kind of had to have a car because there was no public transportation. And so I didn't drive till like 22, 23, something like that. And then I have never gotten in a car accident. I'm a very cautious driver. Number 5, what time did you wake up this morning? Today I woke up at 5 a.m. I've said in past videos that my baby wakes up really early. Today actually was kind of like sleeping in, because usually I get up closer to 4 or even earlier, but 5 o'clock, that's pretty good, I have to say. Number 6 is, when was the last time you showered? About 30 minutes ago. Number 7, what was the last movie you saw? Well, it's a hard one because I have not watched a lot of movies lately. We haven't gone to the theater since the last Star Wars movie, and I have not the Han Solo one, the last like episode, so that would have been like December, right? And I have not rented many videos. Oh, at the beginning of June, so at the beginning of, well, I guess this will probably come out in July, so the beginning of the month of June, we rented Black Panther, and I really enjoyed it. It was a fun addition to the Marvel series. I thought it was had a really good storyline by itself, which a lot of the Marvel movies you have to kind of like see the whole overarching, but I liked how that one seemed like it could stand alone and had a really good story all by itself. Number 8 was, what does your last text message say? I'm recording on my phone, but I have my iPad, so let me see. So my last text message says, super, which obviously out of context doesn't sound like much. It was a group text, and it was in response to my husband telling my parents that we were considering coming to visit them over Thanksgiving, and so my dad said, super. I dropped my paper. All right. Number 9, what's your ringtone? I actually don't know what my ringtone is right now because I always keep my phone on silent. I've always been kind of one of those people that has a cell phone begrudgingly. I just don't really like people to know where I am and that they can contact me anytime they want. I know that's crazy because if I were to call somebody else, I obviously want them to answer, but I just don't like my phone ringing. So I don't have it. I never listen to my ringtone. I mean, unless I'm waiting specifically for a call, then I'll turn it on, and then I don't even remember what it is. It's whatever came with the phone. Number 10, have you ever been to a different country? Yes, I've been to Mexico a few times. I have been to Canada a few times. I went to Toronto twice in high school to go see Phantom of the Opera, and then I've been to Vancouver since I used to live in Seattle area, so it was really close to go up there. I have also been to Honduras, and I have gone to Australia 3 times because I studied there in college for my study abroad, made good friends, and so I've been back twice to visit them. And I would love to go again, but it's very expensive. And there's lots of other countries I would like to go to, but now that we have kids, it's might be a little bit before we can go on a big out-of-country trip. Number 11, do you like sushi? Yes, I do. My husband and I really enjoy sushi, so when we have a date night, that's generally the restaurant that we go to is a sushi restaurant near us. Number 12 is where do you buy your groceries? I go to Jewel. It's a chain in I know it's in Illinois. I don't know. I know it's a chain other places in the Midwest, but yeah, you go to Jewel because not because I love Jewel, it's because it is the closest grocery store, and I am all about convenience when it comes to groceries. Number 13, have you ever taken medication to help you fall asleep faster? And no, I have not. And the reason is because for some reason my body chemistry reacts really weird to some medications, so I try to avoid taking medications unless my doctor specifically tells me, because I have had a lot of issues. Like when I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I took Vicodin and I hallucinated for like 3 days and couldn't sleep because every time I tried to close my eyes, I would have hallucinations, and it was horrible. And when I take NyQuil, I get like these twitches in my body. Like I don't actually sleep, I just like twitch. So I try to avoid most medications. Like I'm like afraid to take a sleep aid because I don't know how my body would react to it. Number 14, how many siblings do you have? I have one brother. He's 2.5 years older than me and lives in Ohio. And we see each other on occasion. Obviously, we're both grown-ups now, so it's hard, and we live in different states, so it's harder to like get together for the holidays. But now that I have kids, he comes more often to see us, and we've stayed at his place. Number 15, do you have a desktop computer or a laptop? I have a laptop right now. I recently inherited my mother-in-law's MacBook. I don't know what they're called. It's an Apple laptop, and I've never had a Mac before, and so I'm still figuring out how to use it, which is why my videos are never edited, because I still don't really know fully how to use my computer. So I'm still trying to figure that out, how to use my laptop. Number 16, how old will you be turning on your next birthday? Well, I just had my birthday last month, so I turned 37. So my next birthday in almost a year, I will be 38. Number 17, do you wear contacts or glasses? I think it's pretty obvious. I wear glasses, and I do occasionally wear contacts, especially in the summer if I'm going to swim or if I'm going to be out all day and want to wear sunglasses. I'll wear my contacts. Number 18, do you color your hair? No, I've actually never colored my hair in my entire life. I don't see the point. Like, for me, I mean, like, obviously people are allowed to show their own creativity in their hair. I'm just a very natural person. I don't wear makeup. I don't dye my hair. This is who I am, and I just want to be who I am. Number 19, tell me something you're planning to do today. Well, it's Saturday that I'm filming this, and we don't have any plans for most of the day, so I'm going to just be running errands and reading and stuff, or taking care of my kids. My husband and I are switching off, And then this evening, my husband and I have tickets and a babysitter because we have tickets to go to a fundraiser at my theater that I act and do backstage stuff in. And so this is a fundraiser for that nonprofit theater, and they have like food coming in, and we have drink tickets, so they'll have like the special cocktail that goes with the theme, and they have a band playing, and it's just a fun summer evening of dancing and having a drink and hanging out with friends. Number 20, when was the last time you cried? I am the kind of person that I will cry in like movies, but since I won't watch movies, I don't know. And I don't usually cry in books. I might get like a little tear in my eye, but I don't like cry. I think the last time I actually like cried, like full on tears, was the weekend that my husband did like a guy's weekend. So he was gone all weekend, and so I had the kids by myself. And it was just a cry from frustration of not sleeping because, like I've said before, my baby's not a great sleeper, and usually my husband and I switch off in the night, so we get at least like 5 hours of good sleep. So this was a whole weekend of me not getting really any sleep. So I remember crying at about 3 o'clock in the morning, Saturday night into Sunday, and just being like, I want my husband to come home, because it is like, I was just so tired and was just bawling and saying, baby, go to sleep. Number 21, what is your perfect pizza topping? We always get pineapple and pepperoni. I know a lot of people do ham and pineapple, but I like the little spiciness of pepperoni to go with the pineapple. Number 22, what do you prefer, hamburgers or cheeseburgers? I don't eat red meat very often, or at least beef, so I don't really eat hamburgers. I like a veggie burger when it's not made with mushrooms, so I'd probably say a veggie burger made like with beans or veggies of some sort that are not mushrooms. Number 23, have you ever had an all-nighter? Yes, I think we probably all at some point in school have had an all-nighter. And also, since I have had children, I've had an all-nighter with crying baby or sick child or something like that. So yes, I've had plenty of all-nighters. Number 24, what is your eye color? My eyes are brown. Nothing exciting, just brown, normal. I shouldn't say normal, but not like an interesting color is what I'm saying. It's just brown. 25, can you taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke? I don't know the last time I had a Pepsi or Coke because I don't really drink soda. It's not my thing. And if I do drink soda, it's usually a clear soda like Sprite, and that still is only once in like several months. So no, I probably couldn't tell the difference because I haven't tasted one forever. They just taste like chemicals and metal to me, and I just don't like it. Yeah, so I don't. So that's 25 questions about me. Sorry if I babbled. I feel like I answered them very long. So that's it. I am not going to tag anybody because this has been around for a long time, and I just don't know who's done it, who hasn't done it. So if you haven't done it, feel free to do it just to let us know more about you. But I am not going to tag somebody today. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.